Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series on Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion as the Federation with the Star Trek Armada 3 mod. In the last episode, we continued, and I'm just going to get loaded in here, we continued to build up the fleet in our economy, and it is starting to look like the Klingons might end up being our biggest threat. I was thinking it was going to be the Romulans or the Cardassians, but it does appear like there's a lot of Klingon ships on the move, and they seem to be attacking the Cardassians, and looks like they're winning because I've seen their ships getting pretty close to the Cardassian homeworld. So it looks like we might need to start preparing for that and getting our fleet a little bit more powerful. As you can see right here, they're getting within a few jumps away, so they're getting really close, and that is kind of concerning. I'm also hoping that I have the audio fixed. I messed around with it, and I have no clue. It might be fixed, it might be terrible, I really don't know, but I tested it, and it sounded fine on the test, so hopefully it works out. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh my god, I thought that was from, like, how big, I'm like, is that a dreadnought? That looks like a dreadnought, because this icon was so big, but it's not, so that's okay. But yeah, if they want to come at me, my starbase should be done by now, and it is done. It's getting its upgrades now, so that way it can make us some money. As you can see, 2.3, that's not bad from tax income, so pretty happy with that. After that, I probably want to get it some like, phaser banks and such, so it can really defend against any potential Klingon invasion. Well, it looks like the Cardassians are sending some troops. See, I want the Cardassians to win. I want them to hold back the Klingons for as long as they can. It's very beneficial to us.
Standing by.
What about this fleet? How are they doing health-wise? Some of them are in pretty rough shape. Do I have any tactical slots whatsoever? No. Can I fall back to a world that does? I think I've used most of my tactical slots, unfortunately.
Research complete.
We could try to see, maybe the Klingons have pulled out. They're sending reinforcements, probably not, but I kind of want to capture this world and just keep pushing up so that way we do have a board with the Klingons too, and we can kind of keep an eye on them a little easier. Oh man, yeah. I think we just have to make a move. I don't think we can afford to really just sit around and wait. Oh, are you done your upgrades? You are done your upgrades. Are those really that quick? Are you done yours too? Oh wow, those are really quick upgrades. That leaves us with a ton of money. So you know what? We will sink some troops. I'm not going to worry about the shipyard. I will worry about getting you phaser banks. But yeah, let's just focus on your weapons, because you have enough health, I think. So I will invest a lot of money in getting their weapons up to par. And I will also invest some money in... I don't normally go a lot of capital ships, but we're going to just throw money into this, get our fleet way bigger, because it's going to hurt the economy a bit, but we need to be able to challenge the Klingon fleet, and just from their troop movements and from the fleet I saw there, it's a bigger fleet than ours, and that's something that we can't just refuse to address. We have to deal with that if necessary. And based off the fact that this is the only other wormhole I see, that leads me to believe they have a wormhole that could, that's probably going to end their troops up here, so that does mean they have an avenue to get troops into our territory, which I'm not a fan of. So we do need a fleet that would be able to respond to a fleet of this size. Wow, that's terrifying.
Research complete.
Oh god, that's fine. We will deal with it. You know, I'm reconsidering, maybe I should get those shipyards, because we only have the one little thing. You know, yeah, I'll invest in shipyards so we can build ships in more places. Oh man, we're already through that. These are really quick. Squadron, not concerned about that. Not really concerned about repairs. You know what? Yeah, let's give them these defense upgrades too. Oh, and they're coming. They're coming. Okay, get that upgrade going. Move the fleet. They're coming for me. I don't think they know that I have a starbase here, ready to defend. With upgrades coming. Come on, get that phaser bank done. Yeah, I don't think they know. This is not a sufficient fleet to destroy a starbase.
Research
Almost
complete.
wish I did have built that hangar dock now. That would be pretty useful at this time.
Warp signatures detected.
You know what? No, not repair dock. Let's get a squadron flight deck. And we'll get some fighter squadrons. Once it's built.
Research
oh
complete.
god, they're sending... Okay, that's a fleet that
Red
can
alert.
take us out.
Vessels engaged.
But I have my fleet coming in, and I'm confident with the defenses we have built and the starbase, I'm pretty sure we could hold off a fleet of this size. And we have more defenses building as we wait. Yep, not a priority anymore. Yeah. getting defense upgrades is the priority. And, oof, we've already run through their shields. That is good to see. And they are, of course, getting distracted by the scout, which is awesome, because that buys us time to move our fleet in, who are getting there. A few jumps away. We're going to have to go through the pirate world, aren't we?
Warp signatures detected.
I think it's worth it. It's worth it to get there quicker. Because this will hold for a while, for sure. But I don't want to leave them completely on their own. We could even build some ships here. In fact, I could. But you know what? That's essentially the equivalent of throwing away resources if we do. I think it's better if we just hold out, let the starbase do its thing, and wait for the fleet to arrive. And any ships that get too far out are going to get engaged by the defenses here. I'm thinking I might even dismantle these and build these around the starbase. Just because, look, right now they're targeting the starbase and they can't really do much to help. Though, I don't think this is the fleet they needed to take down a starbase. I don't think they knew this was here. Because I can tell you, this is not a sufficient fleet
Take us out of here.
to take us on. They need something long range if they're going to win this. Because they know I have a fleet coming to back this up. They can't not know that.
Give the word.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay here.
Research
I'm okay. I think we'll be fine. We have enough ships. We might lose a few, but we'll deal with it. Fleet upkeep. We're still good. Yeah, its shields are getting low, but we're also doing a lot of damage. And like I said, I think this audio is okay. I've basically taken the audio from last video, and it's about a quarter to half, maybe about a third of it, or 2/3 quieter, so. And I tested it, and it sounded fine, so. It's really loud for me, so sorry if I'm yelling, but, for the video, it sounded okay. Oh, these ships are about to have a bad time. Yes, run into my massive line of defenses, why don't you?
Warp signatures detected.
Come on, guys,
Waiting
hurry it
orders.
up. So we have that, so we will start producing some more ships.
Altering course.
Actually, we could produce them
Research
right here,
complete.
because I think odds are you probably, yeah. I want some curry class, because I want some fighters. I love some Defiance, there we go, that's what I've been waiting for. Let me get like 5 or 6 New Orleans class. Anything here I want? I'm gonna get some more Mirandas, just something to soak fire. That they'll be in the front of everything, and they can take that. You know, let's focus on the battle, actually. That's enough ships to order up for now. Shields have fallen. We are taking hull damage, but they've lost a lot of ships, and our fleet has indeed arrived. And we're also doing some damage. Oof, I hope we don't lose the starbase. I don't think we will, because that's a lot of health left. And they're probably going to be forced into a retreat soon. Oh man, I love this starbase, though. It's just dishing out damage. You can see. This fleet, it's not in good shape. They still have a lot of ships, but they're in low health. As soon as our fleet gets engaged with them, they're about to lose a lot of ships. They really should be retreating right now. And look, some of their ships are. Oh, squadrons, nice. Let me get 4 and 4, something like that. So that way we can deal, because if they have fighters they bring in. I'm not sure if the Klingons have that many fighters, but I'll invest in it anyway. This is probably a good portion of their fleet right here. They are sending in some reinforcements.
Enemy vessels engaged.
And everything looks good on other fronts. Doesn't look like we're getting pushed anywhere else. And here comes our fleet. Yeah, they can't beat this starbase's damage and my fleet's damage. There's just no way.
Warp signatures detected.
I am also going to now. You know what? They're just gonna get full repairs. They're gonna get repair deck and everything. So here we go. The Battle of, what sector is this? Oh, Zalevskaya. Zalevskaya? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But yeah. There we go, there's another enemy ship down. Let me order up a few capital ships, just let me select Earth, and then I can zoom back in on the battle.
Ship at full readiness.
Yeah, they're losing more and more ships. I'm really worried they're just gonna throw everything they have against this starbase and take it out, but I think they're at this point now where a lot of their ships are heavily damaged and they're just gonna start dropping like flies. So I'll purchase a Galaxy class. But unfortunately, this means our upkeep is now a lot higher. We're definitely losing more money than we were previously to ship upkeep, but we need it. We need to be able to match this fleet without a starbase. I think we've taken some losses here too. But it does look like the starbase is definitely going to make it. Because I don't think this fleet has much more left in it. And the best part is this thing is still bringing in more fighters. And there we go, 8 and 6, I'm alright with that. Quebec class is gone. We probably lost a few ships here, I wouldn't be surprised. That pirate planet. But that's fine. We're definitely losing a lot of our own ships. That's not even a question. But they're needed. Alright, so now let's get these guys. I want them moving into the battle. Because we might need more ships. From the looks of it. You're even going to start producing some ships now, because I noticed the majority of our fleet has actually been wiped out. Which is horrifying. Just Excelsiors, sure. Defiance, just get me more ships, because we might actually lose this after all. Because the majority of our fleet seems to be dead. Unfortunately. They don't have many ships left themselves, and a lot of them are damaged, so we do still have a chance of winning this. Especially with our new fighters. Just a matter of can they do enough damage in time to kill us. And the answer is I don't know. If we lose this starbase, I'm not going to be happy. I mean, we have these fighters with we have a small new fleet with Defiant class. These guys are fast, too. So, we could still win. And I think we will. They hardly have any ships left, unless they come up with a ton of reinforcements. Pretty much out of nowhere. But it doesn't seem like they really have that many more ships coming into this battle. They're going for it, though. I do think they made the right move making this assault, but they needed some long-range ships to kind of sit back here and bombard this. Because the majority of their fleet, even though it's low health, it's still doing maximum damage, right? This thing has crazy 132, 173, 184. You can see it kind of in the bottom right corner there. It does some crazy damage. And even though we lost our entire fleet, so did they. So, overall, I'm pretty okay with how this battle went. And I think it's safe to say we've won at this point. I hear enemy vessels. Is that anywhere important? Doesn't look like it.
Be ready for anything.
The enemy is just refusing to give up this fight, though. They're just throwing in a couple units at a time. Alright, take this guy out, because he's probably doing the majority of their damage at this point.
Bring all weapons to bear.
Just everybody target down this capital ship. Oh man. And there's my Defiance. I love them. They're so cool. And it's, wait for it, gone. Nope. Yep, gone.
Ship at full readiness.
And yeah, last few of their ships. I think it's safe to say we've won this defense. And I'm going to order up some more. You know what? Let's just focus on mostly cruisers, because that's what we need. If we're going to fight this, we need as many cruisers as we can get. Curie, get me more Curie classes. Constellation, Sir Excelsior, why not? Let's just get... I mean, I'm not really picking these with any specific repair cruisers. You know what? No, I don't really need repair cruisers. I'm not picking these with any specific, like, I need this ship for this. They're all good in their own way.
Alert the crew.
And that's fine to do, to just get them at random. For me, I'm not going to be like super, I need this many of this ship, this many of that ship. I'm just going to kind of build a few at random. And this is building, yeah, they're building them random, so we don't need any more light frigates. Yeah, I'm just building a mix, because they're all good in their own way. Oh, did I just kick my mic? I kicked something. I'm going to make sure that's plugged in. You can probably hear me, it's probably fine. What's going on here? Oh, that's just a few of their fighters. Yeah, I mean, the Defiants obviously have really heavy damage. You know, a lot of damage packed into a small target. The Akira's long range, I like that. The New Orleans long range, I'll grab a few more of those. Excelsiors, I think they have just really good health, don't they? Actually, no. For them, they just have more weapons, it looks like. Excuse me. Well, that's fine. And then Curry class for the fighters. Like I said, not doing anything particularly. And did we lose Janeway? Yeah, there's Janeway. She must have been killed in that battle. We're going to order up a few more capital ships here. Another one of those. Actually, I don't know if we lost the ambassador, so I'm going to order up an ambassador class. Sell a ton of this, and order up another galaxy or two. And now we need to see what can we do about our money, because we're hurting in terms of money. Right now we're just trying to get our fleet back together, but we still do need more money. So I'm going to get this, max population increase. That'll help us with tax-wise. We'll be able to bring in more money that way. And then we're going to go through these two. Not worried about that, but we are going to get through these, because that will give us more money. And meanwhile, like I said, we are building back our fleet. We lost our entire fleet, but again, I think they probably got hit a little worse than we did. If we had lost this starbase, I'd consider that a loss. But the fact that we still have this starbase, which is now producing a new fleet for us, I'm going to call it a win overall. And these things heal actually pretty quickly, it looks like. So we'll keep the fleet to defend them for a little bit. But if they come back now this is a full level starbase. This is not something that's going to be easy to take. We can't get this though. And the upgrade instills a stationary version of the, what's that, Corbomite reflector, a recently developed device that generates strong shielding and reflects. I love that. Where can I research that? Probably in here somewhere. Possibly. No. Alright, where else? Consulate? I don't know. I don't know. Let's build that. Why not? I don't need it, but I could get these guys. Not really concerned about bringing in any more heroes right now. Probably should get the Sovereign too, but nope. Oh, here it is. Carbonite reflector. Or carbonite. I just said carbon. Not Star Wars here. Corbomite. Corbomites. We do not have the money for the Corbomite reflector, so we'll have to wait for a little bit. How goes the repairs? Oh, they're going wonderfully. Yeah, it's repairing really quickly. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh god, don't be another random gigantic Klingon fleet, please. Oh man, how's the allegiance on this planet? Allegiance is fine. Here? Is this a scary amount of it? No, it's nothing concerning. Get these construction tugs back here, though. So yeah, we're going to focus all upgrade priorities here, because this one's the one that seems to be at risk, because the Klingons have obviously pushed to here. And I was going to attack the Romulans, but I feel like we need to do some damage against the Klingons first. I feel like that's really where the risk is. So we're going to actually move this fleet. Are they finished their production? They are. How much more? Because we could split it, some of the production off from here and throw it to the other ships. You know what? Yeah, so I want to cancel these 3 and the 4 Curry class, and we will split that off to this starbase. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll add on like 2 of you, 2 of you, and 1 of you, and 1 more Intrepid. So you're going to be building me 13 ships, and you're building me 10 ships, roughly equal. So that way we can get it done a little quicker. Uh-oh, is that an actual scary fleet? It looks like it is. Possibly. Depends if they're attacking. It's wormhole, so I don't really know what they're doing. Might be smart to send a fleet there just in case. We could send our capital ships. We have a nice little fleet of capital ships here. You know what? Yeah. This will be a test mission for them. We'll see how they do. These defenses should hold long enough for them to make it there. And it doesn't look like there's that big a fleet, so... Can I get tactical hollow fleet? Can I get reinforced shields? You are just a random Excelsior class. Photon torpedo, tachyon beam, warp, photon, and photon, and photon. Alright, so is there more ships here? No. This should be something that between our defenses and those capital ships, we'd be able to handle. I just want to get there before they start destroying something important. And once our fleets are ready, we're going to hit the Klingons back. We're going to show them that the Federation is ready for war. And we're not going to just sit here and do nothing. We're gonna destroy them because they have systems that have money in them, and I want the money. As I said in the last video, probably there should be a Ferengi faction that I should be playing, because my sole motivation right now is just acquiring all the wealth in this galaxy. Not very Federation. of me, but that's fine. So yeah, they have money, so you know I don't care about them attacking me. I just want their stuff. Oh, here we go. So this fleet is now looking really good. Mostly cruisers too, which I like. So these guys are a little bit tankier. We're nearly done with this fleet, and we can send them out to an attack. These guys have a few more to go. 7 more. They're still sending in reinforcements. Janeway is the last of the capital ships to arrive with her fleet. But most of the capital ships are here. Defenses are still holding. And you know what? After this, if I remember, I'm going to go rebuild a lot of those defenses. Because just seeing these defenses, I'm going to rebuild the defenses around the star bases on all relevant planets. So this needs to be destroyed first, because it's sieging out the planet. So what do we got here? So we've done our bits of damage, but I think we should be able to win this. It seems like they just had some random ships, and they wanted to see if they can get away with taking this world without me noticing. And now, for whatever reason, they're trying to fight it, rather than retreat. Because they should know there's no way they're winning this against this many capital ships, unless they call in a ton of reinforcements, which they're pulling in some, which is a little scary, but maybe I should make an attack against them. It's kind of like a, hey, nah, this isn't okay. We're making our own attacks. Get your ships out of my sector, kind of thing. You know what? I'm worried because I see they're just rallying ships here. I have a feeling they have a huge fleet there, and I don't want to go there without my capital ships to back me up. Yeah, that's a big fleet. I think they're actually, right now, I'm willing to bet they're preparing for another assault. So, you know what? Let's actually... Can I just order... I need these things scuttling. I think that might be all of them. Hopefully. And just get building them now, before we start to run out of time. And I can't afford to watch those capital ships because this is priority right now. So there we go. First of them are starting to delete themselves. Almost all of them now. That is a really satisfying explosion. Enemy vessels engaged, I'm aware. And there's one more to come back for. Are we gonna win this? Ooh. Uh-oh. This is a fight that we could not win. Or we could win. I really don't know how this is gonna go. Because we are taking heavy damage. We might need to call the fleet back on this one. I think we are. Ah, but then we leave this unguarded. I could go to the next level and build a response fleet. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Build a small response fleet along with some more capital ships. And go and see what we can get done here. Oh man, are the Romulans just gone? Is everybody else just gone at this point? They must be. I mean, I still see some Romulan scouts, but... Ah, man. So get me some Defiant... You know what? Let's get like a nice little fleet of Defiants and some Intrepids here. Oh god. Is this with the new upgrade? No, the upgrade's coming. Alright. Yeah, it looks like they're actually probably going to take this planet, because I don't see much more to stop them at this point. They've just been trickling ships in, and they've actually built themselves a fleet. I'm going to send a scout in there, too, just to see if they really are rallying a giant fleet. So it's... I don't know, what ship is this? Yeah, sure, Excelsior. So I'll check back on that in a second. Yeah, we're going to build mostly small ships that are disposable. I don't want to invest in any really crazy capital ships or anything. So just get building. So there we go, some smaller ships. Not you, though. Some Akiras, balance it out, sure. So that'll get building, and hopefully we can hold out long enough. So that they're about to arrive. Do they have a gigantic fleet here? They have a fleet that we can beat. Pull back. All ships come here. Yeah, they're going to take out the last of these defenses. Just to buy ourselves more time, though. I'm going to order that our construction rigs get working on that. If I remember correctly, we had one more. Why are they all phaser turrets? I definitely built... I clicked torpedo turrets. whatever, it's fine. Not a huge deal. I remember clicking for torpedo turrets, for sure. So there we go. Just start building, because that'll buy us even more time here. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to do an attack. We need to start pushing them back. And the Klingons definitely took this world, because I'm seeing red coming from here. Still seeing orange, so the Ferengi do still likely control... Cardassians do still likely control that area. Yeah, we need to get offensive. We can't wait anymore. Alright, get the fleet formed up. How is the space station? The space station is healed enough to deal with it for now. Are they retreating? No, they're not. Some of their troops are pulling out. But not enough to make this a victory. Not yet. How many more ships do we have to build? Are we making some good progress? No, there's so many more. Oh my gosh. This is going to take a while to build this fleet. That's fine. I'm hoping if we make some of our attacks, we can start to draw troops out of that sector. Hopefully. They actually do seem to be pulling some ships out now. Like, maybe they know what's going on and they're trying to pull troops in as reinforcements. So I need to destroy this fleet now before they get too many more reinforcements in there. Even if we do have to do it without capital ships. And I realize we don't have all of the possible ships. So get those fighters building. Yeah, I think this is a fleet we could probably win against right now. So let's... Come on, get that second wave deployed. That's a lot of our long-range New Orleans as well as our fighter class, or our fighter support. So let's see how we do. I think we should be able to win this. Our fleet is probably quite a bit bigger. Oh man, these fighters are not having a good time against these ships. So let's destroy that fleet. Let me check again how are things going here. They have pretty much entirely pulled out. That is awesome. I fully expected to lose this place. Get me... And then I'll head back to that battle. I fully expected to lose that, but I guess not. Make sure they don't have, like, some crazy starbase here, do they? No. Doesn't appear so. And we're already winning this battle pretty nicely. So let me get some more replacement ships. Again, just kind of built them at random. We have the money for it right now. So yeah, we're definitely winning this battle right now. Most of their fleet is now gone, and we're going to destroy this entire sector. We need to send a message. We need to try to draw their troops. Oh dear. I don't know if I can beat all of these reinforcements they seem to have coming here. Why do the Klingons have to be so scary? I think we can win it. I'm going to fight it out, I think. Their ships just seem so strong, and what I don't get is, like, I'm maxed out, but their ships seem to be so much stronger than mine. I didn't get that. That's just antimatter. I think we need to retreat, because I think we've lost too many ships to win this. Yeah, we need to pull back. We've done some damage, but we need to pull back before we lose this fleet. Yeah, look at that. Our ships are dropping like flies. How? How are their ships so much more powerful than ours? That's what I don't get. We went up against them with a fleet that was probably about twice their power, and they wiped out half of our fleet. And now these guys are coming in, and again, they're about equal, probably, and they're wrecking us. And look at that, we're losing ships, like, en masse. This is insane. They must have some... Oh, it's these guys right here. Look at that damage. And there we go. Majority of our fleet has been lost. Ouch. That hurt quite a bit. Yeah, let's do our best to replace all that now. Fun. Not sure how we're gonna combat that exactly. Except maybe if we start investing really heavily in research toward a dreadnought, which I could pick up most of the research, just get it started now. That might be something we have to consider investing in. And now this, we do have a repair station, so let's get these guys repaired. Enemy engaged here. Yeah, they're back again for some reason, even though most of them are just leaving the system. And our construction tugs haven't actually built most of these defenses. Maybe we should consider building... Can I get anything and everything here over there, please? Aren't we supposed to have, like, way more ships building? They're just taking forever. Alright, get the small fleet there. I think right now another thing to consider, though, is potentially getting another star base in that sector. And by that sector, I mean over here. Alright, we're luckily, because I've invested so heavily in our economy, we are able to relatively quickly build our fleet back up. These guys are at it now, and we have reinforcements being built here as well. I'll have them send over troops. Oh man, it looks like they might be preparing for another assault. Well, either way though, I'm noticing we are at 30 minutes, so that's probably going to be it for this episode. It's interesting though, because I'm really not sure if we're going to win this. This Klingon fleet, I mean, I know they have a large portion of the map. They probably control most of this, because it looks like they kicked the Ferengi, or I keep saying Ferengi, looks like they kicked the Cardassians' butt over here. And same with the Romulans, so they do have a lot of resources, but their ships just seem so much more powerful. And I get we're the Federation, but I'm not really sure what the Federation counter is for that. So, and I'm sure there is one, because this is a really well-made mod, and and I'm sure it's very well balanced. So I just haven't found it yet. Maybe it's fighters, and I'm just not investing enough in fighters. But I would appreciate any advice you guys have in the comments. So if you do have advice, let me know. But that is going to be it for today. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye for now.